What is going on, every? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Super. Oh my god, my brain cut off. Wow, my brain just cut. I'm about to say it, and my brain just said, I'm about to say it again. Merno's resurrection. Oh my god, Merno's return. Man, Merno not coming back. That nigga not coming back. It's all about our boy Raijin type beat. But anyway, Freezy Pop made a terrible choice. He went into the demon realm. Dumbass. Like, why would you do that, fam? That's the ultimate op territory, fam. He don't even know what the hell going on, bro. That's the thing too, bro. You can try to use him. They trying to hit, and bro trying to use him. It's like use each other, and it's like, bro. At that point, it's like who gonna double cross who first? And it was Frieza. Living up to his name. Goddamn demon. Frost demon. Somebody said in the comments too, ain't he a frost demon? I'm like, yeah, you're right. Low key. But yeah. And I think he about to turn black. Shit. No gender? No weight, no race swap. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, but about to go Black Frieza. Oof. Because I don't see why he would not, you know what I'm saying, go in here without another power up. Like, everybody got power ups up. Goku and Vegeta on me. But anyway, hit the video up with a like, comment down below, subscribe, 43K. Subscribe, man. Fight on Patreon, Twitch, and every channel, link in the description down below. Look out the Alex, get brother 2 million subscribers. Without further ado, let's dive on there. My eyes always kill me, bro. These damn lashes.
As our story now continues back within the demon realm, as Frieza was shown having to be overwhelmed and outnumbered
Black
by
Frieza,
the elite demons within the demon realm. It was only just the palm with Frieza being held by one of the Leviathans within the palm of his hand was when Frieza went on to then quickly transform into his black form.
He turned into the ultimate YN.
Wretched demons may assume for this to be the full extent of my true power. Allow for me to now go and introduce you all on what my real power is truly capable of. And as I hereby want to go and introduce you all to a form that I'd like to call Black Frieza. And if you thought that I was dangerous before whilst wielding my golden form, then wait until you go and witness as to what I'm capable of in doing now.
Where's our anime, bro? Where the fuck is our anime, man? You feel me? I want to see this. I want to see the animation for this nigga transforming. I want to see Ego. I want to see that goddamn Susanoo, bro. I want to see Mirrors. I want to see Moro. Like, where's this goddamn anime, bro? And we're not getting no manga for 2025, rest of the damn year. Oh my god, bro. Toei and Shueisha, and that legal battle too. On top of that, these motherfuckers some clowns, bro. Oh my god, bro. We need new leadership.
It was
oh my
only
god.
seconds after Frieza's initial transformation, as the elite demon Lycus went on to order the Leviathan to strike Frieza, was when Lycus went on to
he blocked it.
Feeble Frieza, for I don't care what you refer to yourself as. Now hurry and go and take this moment to crush that animal while you still can, Leviathan. How very cheeky of you to go and assume that I am unlike anything that I just was in taking this power that I wield for granted there, demon. But
facts.
I'm afraid that I will have to go and regret to inform you all that forcing me to go and bend my knee isn't going to be something that will come easy in watching you all try and make me do it. And so, since I already have other plans in doing what I must in order for me to go and reach the very top of this so-called God King mountain and seeing what lies on its very
Don't go up there, Frieza. Don't do it.
Why don't I go and reshape what you believe to know about what true power looks like, and showing you creatures on what real power truly looks like. And so for starters, while I do not plan to go and waste any more of my time here than what is already needed, Frieza continues, and I want you all to go and feast your eyes on what it is that I am going to be leaving you off with here, demons.
What are you about to do, fam?
There really aren't many who can say that they were lucky enough in surviving what I'm about to go and gift you with, but nevertheless, let this now go on and further having to serve as being a reminder to you all then, shall we? And then so why don't we go and start with this,
about to do.
As I could care less on what happens to any of you, but what I do happen to care about, Frieza continues, is just how useful this realm could end up serving me, as I intend on having this be where my new domain will
You came to this nigga house
and if that means that I will need to go and eliminate
and start causing chaos.
in order for me to go and do it, then I will go and
That's the thing too. They invited you here. You know what I'm saying? Even though you shouldn't have came in the first place, they invited you here. And then you cause all this bullshit, all this ruckus. Oh man, he about to eat your heart, bro.
gladly see to it that I wipe you all from the face of this world, and so now you can all try to stop this if you think that you actually can, but you would all be walking into your graves if you did, and so I wouldn't be too hasty to try if I were you, because
Frieza,
you wouldn't
stop.
stand a chance if you tried. But then it was only just upon with Frieza now being shown having to gaze on up and noticing something very strange having to occur with his supernova was when Frieza then went on to further question, what is this? Why can't I redirect my energy attack towards all of them down there all of a sudden? As it
Shadow
almost
apart.
feels as though something is preventing me from launching this towards those worms down there below, but what could possibly be strong enough to go and bind my attack in place like this? What
to find out.
to my attack, and just how in the world was it that I could not control its movements despite it having to nearly charge it to its absolute full capacity? Now just what exactly is going on here, and how did my... But then, it was only seconds after Frieza's supernova was shown being dispersed, as Frieza's body was now being shown getting pulled towards the top of God King Mountain, was when Frieza went on to then quickly respond,
Universal pull.
my body,
Bacho Tinning.
something's pulling me towards by having some kind of a force-based technique here, but who in the world could go and possess such force behind their power and having to go and bind me like this? As Raijin went on to address Frieza by responding, what an absolute nuisance you are in having to make such noise while I was in the middle of something far more important, creature. But you didn't surely think that all of that noise would go unchecked now, did you, Raijin? Questions? Because now I want to know, and so now tell me, what exactly made you believe that you could waltz into my domain?
That's what I'm saying. We invited you to my house.
By me.
Oh shit.
Now that I am able to see your face, Raijin continues, I actually know you. Yes, the so-called Emperor of the Universe and the tyrant who believes himself to be an eternal force of domination.
False title. Emperor of the Universe. False title.
A great many things about you, but let me make something abundantly clear to you, Frieza. For I could honestly go and care less. Your ambitions, your conquests, your petty rivalries, all of which I find to be as inconsequential as a gust of wind within an endless storm. But tell me again, did you really believe that you could lay a hand upon my realm and disrupt the balance of the demon realm itself and leave unscathed? That I would simply go
I didn't think so.
for you to come and go as you please without consequences, Frieza? For I can
I didn't think so.
assure
I'll try to tell him,
you
bro.
that
I'll try to
this
tell
is
him.
not how things work down here.
The nigga didn't want to listen, bro.
With me. But I do want you to go
He'll
into
wire you
me
for real,
more
man.
now, Frieza. And as I'm curious to now know, was this your master plan? That your arrogance, your hatred, and your insatiable thirst for dominance would simply go and grant you victory over forces
Oh my
that
God,
go
my
beyond
eyes.
your comprehension?
Fuck my shit dry.
Surely you must have some kind of an answer, or was this just another one of your desperate attempts to validate your fragile little mortal ego, Raijin says? And in case you didn't already know, I am Lord
made a nigga bend the
Raijin,
knee.
the ruler of the demon realm and the new supreme god king of the multiverse which you happen to reside within. And with this, allow me to go and offer you a truth that you never
got that
wanted
nigga
to
on
know
all
and
fours,
hear,
bruh.
Frieza. For your very name
Frieza, get up.
among mortals, and your power may have shaken the weak and the foolish, but here, you are nothing, Raijin says. For in my
no, he
realm,
hot.
you hold no authority whatsoever, and since I know
He got all
that
this
you came
power.
here and wanting to try
He got all this power and he on all fours, bro. I know that nigga hot, bro. You about to tweak.
and claim my throne from me, and I admire your willpower to go and try to defy me, even if it will ultimately cost you your life within the process, Frieza. For I had went on to conquer gods and had broken the wills of entities that make your greatest foes look like children gasping at their
Yeah. R.I.P. Zalama. He did that nigga down bad.
first taste of power, Frieza, and yet you, a mere remnant of a fleeting empire, dare to cross over and stand before me and thinking that you can win? How utterly embarrassing for you to even go and try, Raijin says. And as even in the face of certain death, you still go on to glare at me with the same arrogance that has guided you throughout your entire existence. For a lesser being would have already been reduced and trembling at the very sight of me, and yet you still hold on to that pathetic pride as if it were an unshakable law of existence. Now don't you, Frieza? With Frieza responding,
how they about to play out, bro?
Well, so you are the great Raijin whom those demons continue to talk about down there now, are you? Well, and I'm glad to know that my name has gone as far as to reach the outskirts of the demon realm, because very soon, Frieza continues, I plan on indeed taking my place within that throne of yours back there as the demon realm's new ruling supreme king. With Raijin responding,
who gonna tell him?
Have time to waste on such
who gonna tell him, bro?
Life forms such as you, and so now unless you plan on kneeling before me and begging me for your life, then you will simply go on to perish where you stand, Frieza. As Frieza then went on to quickly respond, well, actually, mighty god of the underworld, I beg to differ. Frieza proceeds upon being shown firing multiple energy blasts at Raijin. And as you know nothing of what I'm capable of, but worry not, as you are moments away from finding out.
Yeah, okay.
Frieza's blast then being shown having to hit Raijin was when Raijin was shown having to be unfazed by them responding.
Don't care.
You think by attacking me with such pathetic attacks such as these is going to go and do what exactly, Frieza? Because while I'm not quite sure on whether you are brave or simply foolish, one thing that I will go and let you know is that no matter your efforts and no matter how much power you think that you have, you will never be strong enough to go and put a dent into what I've become, mortal.
Yes, I believe you.
Worm, Frieza shouts, no one mocks my power like this and lives to get away with it.
Arrogant.
Vile creature, no one. And that is simply because if I can't go and blast you into pieces, then I'll just go and grind you into the dirt with my bare hands instead. And if you are truly as powerful as you say that you are, then what do you say what? But you didn't even bother to move to try and avoid it, let alone go as far as to even flinch.
Because I don't need to.
Oh, and just who exactly is it that you think that you are trying to fool here, demon? As you and I both know that you cannot possibly try and keep this going for very long, and you know that you can't. Frieza continues upon being shown.
What? Nigga, I'm not doing that.
If you truly think that you could, then allow for me to go and prove you wrong then, demon. As if you think that this power you display is supposed to scare me, demon? No. For I have seen far more horrors than you can possibly ever hope for one to bear witness to, so I will not be made to feel like a fool against you.
Or?
I know
Hold on, Raijin, who that is?
it was only just upon with Raijin then being shown having to speed blitz right past Black Frieza, and from that point then being shown
my
attacking him
God.
times was when
Oh
Raijin then
my
went to
God.
respond. Enough with these
Oh, he
games,
got
I've
shot.
seen and heard
Bang, bang,
all
bang,
that
bang,
I
bang,
need
bang,
to.
bang, bang, bang. That nigga got shot. Oh, damn. Nigga pull a Goku, man. This nigga pull the Goku. Look, he even got the arm, like, yeah, that's like the little hand. He sauced your ass up, Frieza.
Full lesson in having you witness the difference between
Also, I wonder if Frieza. I wonder this if he low key stronger than Goku and Vegeta. You feel me?
our power, as despite with your strength being something that is rather slightly impressive for a mortal to go and bear, my strength, however, is simply one that goes far beyond your ability to understand or make sense of, Frieza. For you will go and know your place and should have thought twice before attempting to challenge my reign, as you will go and pay the price with your life now
boom,
in
that nigga
exchange
done.
for your arrogance. And so let this be your end for ever thinking that you had a chance in coming for my throne the way you did,
He did?
mortal. And as all you were was just another stubborn insect which needed to be taught a valuable lesson, Raijin.
Nah, Frieza.
Shown having to drop on down unconscious, but perhaps
Oh, conscious,
there's something
okay.
more to you that is buried beneath that insufferable pride of yours that I can go and make useful to my cause, Raijin continues. So what if instead of erasing you entirely, I go on to bend you to my very will and having you serve as just another one of my weapons of destruction? For I have no need for a delusional conqueror, but a puppet of war instead. Yes. For this could in fact prove to be rather useful to me in the long run.
Damn, Frieza.
Continues. And so perhaps you aren't as worthless as I first believed for you to go and be, which there is only one other way for us to go and find out then. So while I have more important matters that I need to go and attend to within the moment, Raijin proceeds upon sticking his arm out by responding, the configuration cubes will not go and retrieve themselves as the real game has yet to begin. But
No,
perhaps
dead
you
ass.
can go and be put to use after seeing the darkness that I felt that was dwelling within your very soul. And so instead of ending your life the way it just was within the moment, maybe there is indeed a use for you within my ranks, and so I shall restart your heart and offer you salvation, Frieza.
So he did kill this nigga. He did kill this nigga, and he said restart his heart. Lord have mercy. Okay.
So come now, for you shall go and reawaken and have your heart be once
He did
more,
kill this
only
nigga, bro.
Time you will heed my words and listen to what I say very carefully. And so now let your spirit be resurrected in place of where you had just perished, for you will be given a chance to live, but only under the circumstances of
Bruh.
having you bow your head before my presence.
Bend the knee.
For you should consider yourself more than lucky to be able to crawl back from the abyss of nothingness and draw breath once more before my presence, mortal. But let me now go and make myself as clear as I can in letting you know that this very moment is not yours to cherish, for it is mine and mine alone, Raijin says. For I have granted you a second chance to live, not out of mercy, but because I can use you, Raijin continues. And so
He letting them
do
know
not
too.
go and
Oh,
mistake
I
this as some form of
know this nigga hot, bro.
kindness, for I am beyond such trivial emotions, as you were only given a second chance because I willed it, mortal.
He
As
actually
Frieza
killed
went
this
on to
nigga and then brought him
respond,
back. That is tough.
Demon, you and your web of lies, for you were only lucky enough to have gotten the better of me given the advantage that you hold in residing with such a realm, you filthy
Frieza.
creature. As I
Frieza.
refuse to go and accept and believe in the idea that you are
You just died. He just took you off the senses and put you back on the bitch. Okay? Shut up and listen. Oh my god. Nigga took him off the senses and then put him back on the bitch. What the hell? That's tough. Nah, that's tough, bro.
Powerful than I am, demon, as I
That
will
is
not
tough.
Be taken for a fool while I'm here. But then it was only just upon with Raijin being shown having to not take Frieza seriously whatsoever was when Raijin went on to quickly continue,
whatsoever.
"Oh, don't be foolish enough in buying into your own delusions here, Frieza. For I am indeed far more powerful than your fragile primal mind can possibly comprehend. And so just to look at you," Raijin continues, "the so-called emperor of the universe crawling on his hands and knees like the dirty little rotten bottom feeder that you are.
Damn.
You had spent your miserable existence in believing for yourself to be the ultimate being, but yet here you are. For I want you to go and know that your power means nothing to me, Frieza, but I will hereby go and give you an opportunity to possibly go and change that, as this is going to be the last time that I will go and extend my hand to you. And then so now submit to me and pledge your existence to my very will, and you will be given a second chance to serve at my closest side. But if you choose to,
You
go
have no
and
choice. See,
again,
your
then I
ass
shall
should see.
ensure that
You
I
shouldn't
will
have came over here,
devour
bruh.
your very soul, Frieza. For you should know that there will be no escape, no salvation, and no dimension that you will be able to go and hide in that I won't be able to find you in, as there will be no other fate that you could possibly go and hope for that will go beyond what I am capable of in dictating, Frieza. And then so now you will go and accept me as your absolute, or you will go and perish within the dirt. Only this time, I do not intend on bringing you back to life here again. With an
Bruh.
irritated Frieza responding, "Damn you." And you ensure that I will be given exactly what I desire after pledging my loyalty to your very will, correct?
That is tough, Frieza. Oh my god, bro.
That you will go and keep your word if I go and agree in joining you. For I must go on and hear it from your very mouth, demon. As Raijin went on to then respond, "You have my word that I will go and keep my end of the deal in granting you a new beginning once you go and pledge your very will to my every
That's
command."
tough, bro.
So now go and choose your fate with me.
Nah,
for you have
Frieza,
kept me waiting
that nigga
long
sunned your
enough.
ass.
An irritated Frieza then went on to say to himself, "No, this is just unacceptable."
I
And
know
to
that
think
nigga
this
hot,
is
bro.
Just like it was when I had faced off against that wretched angel Merno makes me sick. But what other choice am I left with here, especially since I can now see that he is absolutely serious about this. And as much as I despise in having to admit this, Frieza continues, but I am simply no match for him the way I currently am without having some kind of a reserve to fall back on. And so I must go and be careful with what I go and choose, for it might be best for me to cage my rage for the time being and just simply allow
cage it,
myself to
nigga.
appear
Cage it.
until I find the perfect moment to go and make my next move. And so you may go and have this victory over me within the moments, but make no mistake about the fact that I will make you pay. And so I will
good luck with that.
my teeth and bow my head for now, but the very moment you go on and turn your back onto me, Frieza continues, will be the very moment where I will go and make you regret in ever having to offer me such choices, demon. Very well then, as I will go and do what I must.
I know that nigga is seething with rage.
Realize that I'd have to go and pledge myself to your very will, then I will hereby proceed in doing so by pledging to you my undying loyalty. Frieza went on to then bow his head by responding,
Undying.
Whatever it is that you will go and need from me will be something that I will
I
go out
know
of
he
my way
tweaking,
to
bro.
go and do, my master. Yes, good, very good, my loyal subject. Raijin responds,
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Frieza. Let me stop.
"For your destiny is now woven within my hand to determine, but let us not go and waste these precious moments in celebrating Frieza, as I want you to rise, for your time to serve me in doing as I command of you will now officially begin. And as there is much that needs to go and be done, and have it be done we shall.
About to give him an amp?
I will go and have
A
it
demon
become the
amp?
harbinger
Hold
of
on.
my very will, and the very shadow that eclipses all those who dare to defy my law. And in order to ensure that you are to go unchallenged against all those who stand to oppose you in carrying out my laws, from this moment onwards you will no longer be known as being a ruler of the weak, but a reaper of the unworthy," Raijin continues.
Low-key
"And while I
dig him a good
will
name.
grant you access in carrying out your revenge onto all those who have once wronged you within my name.
Yeah, see,
In
now
order for
him
you
giving
to go and
Frieza
truly
some
succeed,
of his
you
power.
only
Man, that's
require to be
potent.
given a new power to go and do so, which is
Ooh.
exactly what it is that I am about to go and give you, Frieza. And as I only expect for you to go and use what I give you very wisely, for such actions are rarely ever done, with the only exception being for those who rank as the mightiest within the demon realm. And so now let this go on to be what is used to consume you," Raijin went on to then tap Frieza by the forehead by continuing, "in giving way to a whole new level of power, the likes of which you have never experienced in your life before. And then so now go and take this little addition of power that I give you, and let this be what guides you within my name. For you will go on to use what I give you as leverage, and as you carve your path of destruction, I want you to go and simply remember this. For every step that you take, every enemy that you slay, and every empire that you burn, and every victory that you claim is all to be made within my name. Serve me well and I shall elevate you beyond even your wildest expectations and dreams, Frieza, but betray me and there will be no resurrection and no second chances that will be waiting for you, for there will only be oblivion
I believe you.
for you in the process if you go and choose to defy my very laws. And as I want you to go and remember this very carefully, and so now do not attempt to resist it, for it'll be pointless to do if you go and try, Raijin continues. And so now let it strip away any remnants of the
Oh my God, new form?
were, as you are no longer a ruler of the weak, but an extension of my very will with far darker power than
Dolph!
ever shown
Frieza!
before, only second to that of the Dark Masters in nature, to which as Frieza then
Oh,
began
wow,
to evolve
okay.
was when Raijin then went on to quickly continue, and with this very power, I hereby give you the strength to go and reclaim everything that was taken from you, along with extracting your thirst for revenge, as you will only go on to do so while honoring my name in the process. And so as long as your wrath serves my very will, then I will go on to grant you the liberty to act as you desire in seeking out those who have disgraced you by extracting your vengeance in my name. And so now come forth, Frieza, to which as Frieza was then shown having to finally
Dolph!
complete his dark and demonic
Frieza! He got a new transformation, bro. Hold on, bro.
Good. Now that's much better. And so
I wanna see. I wanna see.
Directly under the Dark Masters while I'm away, then you are free to indulge in your most savage desires, but I will warn you for the last time when I say this, and that is for you to go and be reminded that this is not a gift that I offer you, Frieza, for you will go and carry on by painting the stars in the blood of those who stand to oppose
Don't
the
cut
demon
me,
realm,
please. I
and
wanna
do
see.
not care for the
Oh, we
method
getting
of your
cut.
approach in doing so, and as by the time I return, if the weak still draw breath where my shadow should have been casted long ago, in having to go as far as covering them within my darkness, then you would have failed me in your mission, and failure isn't something that I tolerate. And now that you know,
No, it is
go
not.
and prove your worth to me, Frieza. Leave no stone unturned and no world untouched by your fury, and once I return, I expect to find the heads of your most fearsome rivals, those who you've claimed within Universe 7 at my throne. And so now go and make sure to go and get them before I do, for I shall be watching and waiting, but rest assured, and I will be keeping tabs on you in the meantime, so do not think that you can go and turn on me without me having to catch on to you, Frieza. And so now go and do what must be done, as I
Do what must be done, Lord Frieza. Do not hesitate. Show them mercy.
During that moment, where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super
God
Story of the Dark
damn it.
Masters, the official Merno sequel, manga chapter number 30 special, then comes to a close. Well, actually, I'll.
That nigga son this nigga, bro. Oh, I know that ball Frieza. Oh, that nigga. Oh, I know that nigga is tilted. That nigga is hot. That nigga bitched him. Then he shot him. Oh my God. Then he shot Frieza. Shit, what was you doing, bro? You embarrassing yourself. Stop it, bro. Two, that should look tough. Then he got shot. Oh my God. Or two. But yeah, giving somebody like Frieza some of his power. Then that little boof ass little demon nigga. Oh, this gonna be ignorant, bro. Cause like Frieza is already ignorant. But now you get a nigga some of your energy on top of that. It's up for Goku and Vegeta and Broly. Oh, it's up for them niggas. Beerus too. I saw you in that little thing too, Beerus. Oh man, it's up. But yeah, that nigga the first chance he get. But even if the first chance you do get, bro, he could turn his back on you right now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh God, bro. Frieza, see, this what your ass get. Should have came here. Should have knocked them niggas off. You feel me? Who pulled up on you? And what about your date? Nah, you this man, bitch. Basically. Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Oh man, that nigga Frieza. I never thought I'd see the day, bro. That nigga Frieza at the bend the knee. You effed around and found out, Frieza. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, hit the video up, a like, man. Comment down below and subscribe, man. If you enjoy this reaction, man. You feel me? Probably on Patreon, Twitch, and the game channel. Leave in the description down below. Subscribe to Alex, man. Got boy 2 milli. Cause I know he doing. Cause I told me he animating the Merno stuff, which I don't think the internet, you know what I'm saying, is ready for. Cause that shit ignorant. The Merno shit ignorant. Oh man. Especially, oh my god, he can animate any one of these fan mangas he put out, bro. The top 5, oh my god, that would be lit. Oh, that would be hella lit. The Fallen Gods, that's the Return of the Fallen Gods. I like that one too, bro. That's yeah, hey. It's between that one and top 5, bro. That's like my favorite, like my top 2 fan mangas from him. I ain't gonna lie, cause I love dealing with the gods, bro. Anything dealing with gods, I dig it. I dig it. I don't know why. And then he brought 6 more back. We got like 8 of them niggas. Crazy. Anyway, love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.